Nothing touches you. Yet somehow, your chest feels heavy. Your appetite disappears. Your hands won't stop shaking. You wake up exhausted, even though your body was never attacked. Isn't that strange? A broken bone has a fracture. A virus has a cause. A wound has blood. But heartbreak leaves no evidence, except inside you. So why does your body react as if it's fighting for its life? Because your heart isn't what's breaking. Your reality is. Every morning, your brain quietly predicts the world before your eyes even open. Who you'll talk to, who'll be waiting, what tomorrow looks like. Then one ordinary day, reality changes. Your brain doesn't. And that's when the operation begins. Hospitals have operating rooms, surgeons, anesthesia, machines that tell you if the patient is still alive. Heartbreak has none of those. It happens in complete silence. Somewhere behind your eyes, your brain opens a file it never wanted to read. This person is gone. It reads the sentence once, then rejects it. Not because it's emotional, because it doesn't match the world it built yesterday. Yesterday, they answered your messages. Yesterday, they were part of your routine. Yesterday, they existed in every version of tomorrow. The brain doesn't rewrite reality in a single moment. It argues with it. Every memory becomes evidence. Every silence becomes another question. Every notification becomes hope. Maybe they're just busy. Maybe they'll come back. Maybe this isn't really the end. It isn't denial. It's your mind trying to keep yesterday alive long enough to understand today. That's why heartbreak feels so confusing. You know they're gone, but your body keeps living as if they're still part of your world. You unlock your phone without thinking. You hear a notification, and for one tiny second, your brain whispers, maybe it's them. It isn't. Another expectation disappears. Another tiny collapse, again and again. That's exhausting, not because you're weak, because your brain is doing something it almost never has to do. It's rebuilding reality while you're still living inside it. Imagine waking up tomorrow, and every road in your city had moved overnight. Your home still exists. Your workplace still exists. But every road connecting them is gone. You wouldn't think you forgot how to drive. You'd think the map was wrong. That's heartbreak. The person disappears, but the map inside your mind still leads to them. Every memory, every habit, every plan, every dream you quietly attach to them becomes another road that suddenly ends. But here's the part almost nobody talks about. The roads weren't the only thing connected to them. You were. Somewhere between the first conversation, the late night calls, the ordinary Tuesdays, and the future you imagined together, your brain quietly stopped asking, "What do I want?" and started asking, "What do we want?" You didn't notice it, because love rarely changes you overnight. It changes you, one ordinary day at a time, one compromise, one habit, one shared routine, one future, until me slowly becomes us. Then, one day, us disappears, and your brain is left holding a question it hasn't asked in a very long time. Who am I now? That's the real operation, not removing another person, separating your identity from theirs. People say, I miss them. Maybe. But maybe that's only half the truth. Maybe what hurts even more is missing the version of yourself that only existed when they were around. The version that laughed differently, dreamed differently, believed differently, planned differently. That version doesn't disappear because they left. it disappears. Because your brain no longer knows where to find it. That's why even happy memories hurt. Not because remembering is painful, because every memory quietly reminds you of someone you used to be. This is why healing feels so slow. Your brain isn't deleting a person. It isn't deleting love. It's doing something much harder. It's learning how to exist without needing another person, to recognize itself. Every day, it redraws the map. Every new routine becomes another road. Every small decision made for yourself becomes another landmark. Slowly, almost invisibly, the world begins making sense again. Not because yesterday disappears, but because tomorrow finally has somewhere new to go. One morning, you'll wake up. You'll make your coffee. You'll hear that old song. You'll pass the places that once hurt. And for the first time, your mind won't reach for the life that no longer exists. Not because you stopped loving them, not because you erased the memories, but because the operation is finally over. Your brain no longer needs yesterday to understand today. And maybe that's what surviving heartbreak really means. Not finding someone new, not pretending nothing happened, but quietly meeting yourself again. The version of you that existed before your world learned the word us.